Hi guys, good afternoon. Welcome to our Facebook Live video one more time. Today we're gonna talk about the basic jump. That's the topic today. So my name is Wilder Leonardo Sosa, and I'm the head instructor at Lake, and I've been working here for over 7 years. You might already have seen me in the other video before. And today we're gonna have a new instructor today that I'm going to introduce today.
Hi guys, my name is Omar. I'm an instructor I served for many years, but these years I work here, and today we have a topic, jump.
All right, so today is the basic jump, right? That's the topic today we're gonna talk about. So thanks to you, Melissa Pellegrin, for this great idea. And it's all about basic jump. You're gonna learn a lot today. How do you like it? And you love it today. So okay, Mike. So we're gonna talk about basic jump, right?
Yes.
So first thing we need to know. So when you're gonna do basic jump, what you need first when you're riding on the water?
Normally we have to be safe riding, upwind and downwind.
All right, so we have to be safe riding, upwind and downwind. We need to understand the rules of the water.
Yes.
So we need to understand the traffic. That's really important.
Around you.
Yeah, around you, like no mistake. You need to know the area. See if the water is deep enough, if it's shallow, because if you make a jump and the water,
the wind.
Yeah, the wind has to be too, right?
Yeah.
And if the water is too shallow and then you make a jump, if you crash, you're gonna get hurt. So make sure like when you're jumping, it's deep enough and you have the right wind first, you're safe. That's key. First to be safe before you jump.
This is the first point.
All right, so cool. So let's tell people like when you're gonna do the basic jump, what you need to do first. What you need to be.
Normally kite speed, kite riding, because this is the topic. And normally when you go upwind and downwind, we have to be overpowered, because if you don't have any power, it is impossible how to learn how to jump.
Okay, so kite speed, right? So when you gonna start the first jump, right, you need to be like riding really consistent, right?
Both sides,
downwind, because you need the power to make a jump, right?
Yes.
Okay,
right.
I get that part. Okay, cool. So when you're gonna start the first jump, what do you need to do? What movement you do? Like what you do with the bar? What do you do with the kite? With your body? So what's the key?
Normally, we have to be busting, kite down, and normally we have to be always safe by yourself. And something like that is like overpower, because if you don't have any power, it is impossible how to do it. And that's it.
Okay, so when you're riding, right, you get the right speed, riding upwind. So the first thing we need to do is like power on the bar, right? Make sure like nobody's around first. I mean, before you get powered. So at least when you're gonna do the basic jump, how many meters you need downwind, or how many meters you need upwind just to be safe before you do the basic jump?
Normally we have to be more than 25
upwind,
and 50
downwind. Okay, that's good. So at least we need like 25 or 30 meter upwind, 50 downwind, just in case when you do the jumping, right? Like you don't just crash, you don't hit somebody else.
And we have to see normally when you try to jump to see around, because
it's good to see, right? The other riders. Okay, that's good. Okay, cool. So now, how can I jump? I mean, I'm a beginner and I'm gonna start jumping. I mean, at the first time, so the basic jump. So how can I do it? What do I have to do with my body position, with my bar, with my kite? So can you tell me that, please?
First things is kite position. The second, body position, and the third is board position. And normally, don't forget never to keep the bar overpowered. Okay, so
you have to keep the bar overpowered when you're riding.
Yes.
I mean, when you're jumping, you gotta keep the bar down just to get tension, right? Okay, so when you're riding, I say like you have to get power on the bar and then move the kite from 1 to 12, right? And then make the boosting, right? You have the kite, because maybe the kite doesn't have power enough to take you up. Yes. If you don't have the kite. So the kite is not gonna do it by itself, right? You have to have the kite.
And don't forget always to move the kite fast, because if you move the kite too slow, it is impossible, you know?
All right, that's good. Okay, so then let's say when you just like move the kite from 1 to 12, and you do the boosting, right, to have the kite, and then so where you keep the kite when you just like.
Normally we have to move the kite 1 to 12, and we have to be careful, because if we move the kite to the left, for example, to 11 to 10, you're gonna be downwind and the kite is gonna be upwind. It's not a good idea. Don't do it.
All right. Well, he said like if you do the jump, right, once you flying, right, never bring the kite to the left side because your body's gonna go downwind and your kite's gonna be maybe behind you or upwind, and then you lose your line, and then maybe your kite's gonna
You're
flip,
gonna wait like that.
and then you're gonna have a hard crash. Good to know that. Good point. That's really important. So remember, so once you jump, you gotta keep the kite 12, and then the body has to keep power, right?
Overpower.
Okay, and the power, because if you lose your line, also the kite's gonna maybe flip, lose the power, and then you're gonna crash really hard.
Yes.
All right, that's good. Good to know that. So what about your body position when you just like flying, when you just like jump, when you're up in the air? So how do you keep your body position?
Normally we have to be like that because if you are straight, when you land, it's gonna be, you know what I mean? That's why we have to be body position always. And when you land the kite, we have to keep the kite to 12 when you are in the water, and then you have to move the kite to 1 o'clock, and then you keep going.
All right, what he's saying is like when you just like do the jump and you hold the kite 12, right? So you have to bend your legs, right? Never keep the leg forward because maybe that's gonna make your body turn around, and then you're gonna just have a hot crash from behind or on the side. So you don't have the the right position. So remember, the board has to be down and your body and your leg position has to be bending, right? That's really important. Yes. Never forward when you're up in the air. That's really good. All right, cool. So so the board position. So when you just like, let's say you have the kite 12, right? And you bend your leg and you have the bar power at 12 when you just like up in the air. So what board position you keep it when you just like up in the air? So the board position. So how can you?
Normally, when you are in the air, we have to be like that, how you said before, and then always we have to see downwind, never go upwind, because if you go upwind, you're gonna be some problem.
Okay, so the board has to be downwind, right? So when you bend your leg, your board has to be downwind, because like when you just like gonna land, right? You never get your board upwind because that gonna be like, all right. And what mistake we can make, like when you just landing. So when you landing your kite, so when you're gonna start landing, how you bring the kite down, how you bring your body position, how you bring the board. Can you tell me that?
Yes. For example, when you are landing, we have to keep the kite to 12, always overpower, because if you lose the power, you're gonna have some problem because you're gonna be fast in the water. But normally, if you are overpowered, we have to keep the kite to 1. When you are landing, we have to move the kite slowly to 1 o'clock, and then you can keep going.
Okay, so when you just like landing, right? You slow, point the board down, and then you have to go slow, bring the kite 1 o'clock, but still have to get power. Don't lose your power right away, right?
Yes.
So you have to keep power in the body still, and then slow when you're landing, and when you go maybe like 1 meter or maybe 2 feet or something,
yes, because
it's slow, losing the bar, right?
You never know how meters you're going to fly. That's why we have to land slowly, because if you land fast, you know.
All right, I got you that. And then never keep the board upwind, right? Because that's a big mistake.
Yes.
So people like when they're landing, they keep the board upwind, and then
point.
They stop the board and they slap the water, and they never keep riding. So you have to go with the kite. So the kite goes down, and right when you land, 1 o'clock, you have to go slow, turning your body with the kite.
Yes.
Right? And that's really important. So when you're landing, you have to be straight down. So you get your speed, right? You just you do like normal landing, you go down, right? And then when you get your speed, you keep working upward and they keep riding.
Okay, then you can do whatever you want.
And what about the left side and the right side? Is the same thing when you're jumping?
No. I prefer and I recommend always downwind because it's easier.
But I mean, like when you go left or right, so what side is better for you to start the basic jump? To the right side or left side?
Right side.
Okay, right side. So why the right side?
Why?
Yeah.
Because normally the wind is coming from there, and downwind is easier always.
Yeah, that was easier. I know what you mean. So so basically, when we start the basic jump, so it's better to go one side. And before you go the other, you have to make sure that you're doing really well on one side.
Yes.
So don't try to do both sides at the same time, because that may be a little confusing, right? With the kite, with the wind, and all these. So first of all, you go one side to the right side, and then when you just like can handle it, so maybe your first jump is gonna be maybe at the beginning like 1 feet or 2 feet, and you will think like it's about like maybe 5-6 meters, and you only jumping like 1 or 2 feet, and you feel I high enough. It's not. Doesn't matter. The first thing you're gonna jump is gonna be maybe 1 or 2 feet, but the key just to hold the kite and to learn and to understand the kite movement, right?
Exactly.
And then make it your body position really good, board position really good, and a slow landing and go downwind and keep going right. That's a really good stuff. Good to know that. Remi, so what any other things you can give advice for people? Any other advice for the basic jump, like can help?
So guys, listen. Normally, if you want to try, you have to come to here or here.
Any other place like we are working and be safe.
Safe.
So remember, the first thing is the area has to be safe.
Because we have to see, because there are many places that they have many stone, rock, and the wave and the wind is not constant, because normally we have to power.
Yeah, I mean, that's good. I mean, some places maybe you don't have the same water condition or maybe the same wind condition, but never be too overpowered, like maybe you go with a strong wind and then you make a mistake. I mean, make sure that the wind condition is perfect. Is that really good? And then maybe on the water, I mean, some places we have like flat water, we have a choppy water, right? It depends. In the choppy water, maybe with the waves, will help you to busting when you're jumping.
Yes.
And the flat water, maybe you gotta work more on the kite just to take off from the water, because maybe without any weight just to help you to jump, right?
Yes.
So that's the only thing. I mean, flat water, choppy water, so you find out anyway. But the key just to be safe, understand the kite movement and do the right moves, the kite, your body positions, the board, and all these. That's really good. So okay, guys. So any comments, anything you like it, anything you want to learn for the next time, let us know. We're gonna help you. We're just right here to help you guys. So share the video with your friends. If you like the video, just do a like, and then we'll see. Any comments? We're just right here. So we're just ready to go, guys. Thanks for spending a great time with us. We just really love that. Okay, say,
See you
guys, bye.